it's your girl Yolanda over here at Foreverlonda, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, over here we do all things planning, lifestyle, DIY home decor, and sometimes we get in the kitchen and we do a little cooking. And so if you like that kind of content, what we want to do is say stick around. Go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, if you like planning, if you like lifestyle videos, if you like DIY home decor, and you like cooking and meal planning, go ahead and hit that subscription button. Anyway, today what we're going to talk about is really how to use color for decor and function in your planner. Now, there's this age-old argument going around, and sometimes I see this where some people tend to think that in order for your planner to be functional, that it has to be minimal. And that's not necessarily the case. Your planner can be whatever you want it to be. Whatever makes you plan more effectively, then that's what your planner should be. And so today what I wanted to do is really to talk about how you can use color to help you with function. So if you're one of those people that have strayed away from using color in your planner because you feel like if I use color or if I use decor, I'm not going to be able to have it be functional, that's what we're going to talk about today, so stick around. Okay, everybody, so what I want to do is I want to go ahead and talk to you all about 5 different ways that you can use color for decor and function in your planner. So what I've done is, you guys may be seeing, I've never seen that layout before, and no, this layout does not exist. These are actually some unused pages from my Big Happy planner that I used last year before I switched to my LV desk agenda. I wanted to do the big page because I wanted to make sure that you all have a very good picture of how you can use color in your planner. So the first thing I want to talk about when you're using color in your planner, the first thing I want to talk about, and I have this is me. If you're a planner person, this is so speaking to you, because I know I cannot be the only one that has an obsession with pens. I have an obsession with stationery. I have tons and tons of notebooks, tons and tons of paper, and I'm beginning to have an obsession with washi as well. Doesn't necessarily mean I use all of them at one time, and that's what we're going to talk about today, is how to incorporate some of these things that we are hoarding into our planner. So, you know, the first thing I really kind of want to go to and gravitate to is this first thing. So the first thing I want to talk about is using color for function and decor, is using color to designate reoccurring tasks or activities. So we're going to just say reoccurring tasks and activities. So there are things that you do every week that you probably can include in your planner and put them in a certain color. So I like to, there are things that I like to track in my planner. I like to track my steps. I like to track when I'm hydrating properly. If you have, maybe you're trying to show gratitude on a weekly basis or a daily basis, or maybe there are other activities that you really want to create, maybe a habit tracker or something of that nature. So what I will do is I will use some sort of stickers or or a highlighter or something, or a certain color pen to designate when those activities come. So here I'm just going to say workout, because that's something that I want to do, and then or something to like journal. So whenever I would see this sticker in my book, that means that would indicate to me that that's an activity that I'm doing every day, or at whatever day, specific day that I've indicated. So when I see the green and gold, Yolanda workout. Or if it was journaling, if I saw green and gold, that would just be a clue for me that I have a reoccurring activity or a reoccurring task. And that's what it means. So that is number one way to use color and function in your planner, is to designate reoccurring tasks and activities. So another way, the second way that you can use color in your planner and or for function and decor, is to create categories. So there are some of us that we have multiple roles in our lives. You know, we serve as mothers, or we serve as fathers, or we're maybe taking care of an elderly parent, or there are other things, it was at this time have jobs or businesses. So what I like to do is to then separate certain things in my planner just based on what category it belongs to. So I will go ahead and say blue is home. So whenever something is in my planner and it's in blue, to me that would indicate that it's home. So if you're using like a vertical layout, you know, you can highlight that square as home. So every time you see blue, it's home. So you can put blue stickers, you can highlight in blue. There are a lot of things that you can do to go ahead and designate that's home. And as you guys can see, I just erased the highlighter. These are the best highlighters. I love them. They're erasable highlighters. These are the Pilot Friction. I'll make sure to link those in the description box. And then you can say yellow is home, is work. So you can, wherever items appear in yellow would be work. And so this is a way you can use color for decor and function, is creating these categories. So you have home, you have work. And if you're a student, or maybe you have a student at home, you can then have a section for school. So either schooling for you or schooling for your student at home. So the second way to use color as decor and function would be to create a category. Okay, the third way that you can use color as decor and to make it functional would be to differentiate certain tasks for certain people. So here in my house, there's me, there's my husband, and then there's my children. So the way that I do this is that, so for myself, I may write all of my activities in black. So maybe I have an 8 a.m. doctor's appointment, and maybe I have a meeting at 2 p.m. And then maybe I also need to join a Zoom workout at 5 p.m. So although I'm writing and I'm indicating in my planner all of my activities in black, what I can then go back and add color to. So I've already said that work is yellow. So now I can go ahead and highlight that to let me know that that's a work activity. And then I can go back and highlight this because now I know this is a home activity. And then my doctor's appointment, maybe I've given it a different color. I can go back and say then doctor is green. So that's a way for me to differentiate the different things. Now the other thing is, and this is differentiate the schedules for your household. So the other thing that I do is, because I'm black, then I also will say my husband is red. So husband is red. And then child number 1 is purple. And then child number 2 is this light blue. And then child number 3 is pink. And then child number 4 is green. And then child number 5 is this darker blue. So whenever I would see in the calendar these times, maybe the hubby has something at 8 a.m. and I don't have to put his name, just because I would write the activity that he has. So for example, this could be MD appointment. And I would know automatically, because it's in red, that it belongs to my husband. If I saw meeting, this would let me know that child number 1 has a meeting at school. And if I were to then see this, if I were to then see interview in the pink, that would let me know that child number 3 has an interview. So what happens is that you end up having this color where you're utilizing it in your planner that helps you with being able to provide more function with your schedule, while also adding that additional decorative accent to it, so that your planner then is decorative as well as functional. So the fourth way that I use color for decor and function is priority. I am the queen of brain dumps. So one of the things that I'll do is, you'll see this when I do my morning routine video, is I will sit down and say, okay, what do I need to do today? So I'll go ahead and start writing them down. I'll just start doing a brain dump. Review plan, review contract, meet with affiliates, create document, review website, go live, review class, and so on. So I'll just go ahead and do a brain dump of activities. And then I'll go back up here when I'm talking about priority and say something like must do. So this is an activity that I must do. This is and then I'll go ahead and says plan to do. And then this is a do if I have time. And what I'll go ahead and do is assign colors to that. So in this instance, a must do item is going to be in green. And then a plan to do item is in yellow. And then do if I have time is in blue. So after I've done my brain dump here, I'll go and say, okay, mow lawn is a blue, because I'll do if I have time. Go live, I'll do if I have time. And then maybe this activity down here, I'll do if I have time. So things that I must get done, I must review the contract, right? And then I must review my website. Those are activities that I must do today. And then the rest of these things here is plan to do. So basically make plans to complete these tasks that I've done a brain dump on. That way what I can do is once I start my day, I can then go back and try to and start checking things off as they get done. But I've been able to prioritize to indicate what is it that I need to focus on for that day. So this is how you can use color for function as well as maintaining a decorative element in your planner. So the fifth way that you can use color to help with decor and function in your planner is to track income and expenses. Now, if you're one of those, if you're a business owner or maybe you don't own a business, but you have funds coming from a variety of places. So for this, I like using the three colors, the red, the green, and the black. So sometimes you hear the statement where you're operating in the red or you're operating in the black. And so what I like to do is, if this was, say this was a monthly layout, I would write down whenever I would have a payday, that would be green to indicate that that's something coming in. So it could be, $100 on that day, and then on this day, another 100, and then on this day, another 100. So you would be able to see that on the various days that you had these funds coming in. So you would also then be able to show when you have funds coming out. So maybe there's a automatic bill coming out here, and then one coming here, and then down here there was one coming here. So you would be able to kind of see what is coming in and what's going out. And then you could at week's end maybe say what your total is. That way you would be able to see, where you're operating at. So tracking income and expenses using color is also another way that you can use color for decor and function. So today I pretty much kind of showed you all the way I use color for decor and function, more so using my pens and my highlighters, but you can also use washi. So I want to go back to how I have over here where I indicated work is in yellow. If you wanted to, you could also use washi tape to designate something. And so I would just go in and add the washi tape. The other good thing too about the washi tape is you can actually write over it. So like if you have these solid washis, these are good things to go ahead and use to write over. I use these a lot in my meal planning, on my meal planning pages, is I use the washi. So hopefully I was able to help you kind of think about different ways to use color for decor and function in your planner. And you'll see that, especially if you go and check out some of my monthly plan with me's, I tend to use a lot of color in my monthly plan with me's, and the color means something. So if you see that those monthly plan with me's, you'll see what that will mean. And I'll typically carry that color throughout the month. So Let me go and show you one of my monthlies. So here's my monthly, my June monthly, and I have a very similar color scheme. So my color scheme here is red, greens, and yellow, and so that's being used throughout the course of the planning pages. And you can see here that every time here with the black, that indicates to me that's when I'm going live on the various platforms that I use. You'll also see here where I have like this is I'm attending worship service. So you can see where this is a lot of color, but the color means something and is very functional to help keep me organized and to make sure that I not only do I have something pretty to look at, but it helps keep me organized and helps keep me on track with making sure I get things done. So thank you so much. This is your girl Yolanda, and if you want to see how any information on any of these videos, I'll make sure to link them below. It's your girl Yolanda over here at Forever Londa. And we over here we do all things planning, lifestyle, DIY home decor, and sometimes we get in the kitchen and we do a little cooking. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you've liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want more planning tips, let us know in the comment box if you want to hear more planning tips. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. And girl, don't forget everyone, turn on the notification bell so you'll know when we drop our next video. So again, thank you for joining. Hope you enjoyed. And we're going to say bye-bye now.